Sometimes less is more and more is less. Living a simplified life. Why simpler can be better. Hello, y'all. I'm Diana Brienne. You know, with all that's been going on in the world and the world news of late, I really got to thinking about how simpler can be better. And just like sitting out here on Grandma's porch, you know, simpler can be better. Sometimes I just come out here and with no agenda in mind other than to sit and listen to the birds chirp and look out at the beauty, and it's just all wonderful. Sometimes simpler can be better. And so with everything going on in the news and the news overload, and it seems to be one thing after the other, and you know, people become fearful, they become disheartened, they become, you know, scared. You know, the news can be upsetting to watch when you watch it a lot. And I just don't watch much of it. I do keep up on the news, but I try not to saturate myself at all with it because, well, I don't want to, because so much of it, most of it is negative. And so I really got to thinking about simplicity during this time and how I think sometimes simplicity can be better. In recent years, I think people have just been so blessed, enormously blessed, that they've forgotten their blessings, and they lack, a lot of people lack gratitude and appreciation for what they have. And they want more, more, more. A lot of people don't want to work for more, more, more. They just want it given to them. But even if they work for it, sometimes they don't appreciate it. They enjoy less. The more they have, the less they enjoy. Or the less you have, sometimes the more you enjoy. Growing up poor, we had one TV channel, and sometimes it was fuzzy. So when we had a clear day on that TV channel, we really, really appreciated it. Do we really need 400 TV channels? Do we really need to go to all the fast food restaurants or the latest restaurant? Do we need to eat out every day? Or maybe just a simple meal at home? A bowl of soup, some homemade bread, a baked potato, something simple. Maybe just taking a walk with the family or going fishing, you know, playing some baseball in the park as a family. Simple things, board games, reading a good book. There's so many simple things in life that don't even cost anything that we can do. And, you know, cooking, if you cook the right way, is really not all that expensive. And often it can be a family event, something that the family can do together. And cleaning up the dishes after can be a family event that brings people together, rather than one person doing all the dishes. And so I think with all this negative news that we're hearing and all this stuff and trying to get away from it, I think sometimes simplicity, bringing back simplicity, I think people may begin to have more of an appreciation for the blessings that they have and the simple things that they have. Life doesn't have to be complicated. We don't have to have endless computer games. And I mean, think about it. A few years back, the latest computer game, I think was, I can't remember the name of it, but it was it Pokemon? I don't know. It was one of those. And people really, really enjoyed that. And now it's like, that's so far back, you know, that wouldn't entertain anybody, you know, nowadays, hardly. And yet it was quite popular then. So I think people just want more and more and more. They want the latest, latest, latest. And I'm happy with the old TV movies from the 40s and 50s. You know, I don't have to go to the latest movie. I love the old TV movies. And so I think that in life, we don't have to have the latest or the best for that matter. You know, we don't always have to have the best car in town. We don't always have to have the biggest house in town. You know, we don't always have to go to the latest restaurant. And I think sometimes simpler is better, simplifying our lives and being grateful. Sometimes less is more, and sometimes more is less. Be grateful. From my house to yours, may God bless you, and I hope to talk to you soon again. Bye-bye.